Good morning. What am I listening to on our car CD? Well, it's this double CD by Robbie Williams. It's In and Out of Consciousness, Greatest Hits 1990 through to 2010. So there's 20 years worth of his material. Drawn from so many different albums. So this one's a compilation album, and this is what you get. And there's something like about 40 tracks on this, and it's just chock-a-block with favourites. You Know Me, No Regrets, Angels, of course, She's the One, Supreme, Road to Mandalay, Morning Sun, Eternity, Old Before I Die, Let Me Entertain You. It's just, and there's so many more. And you can hear Robbie Williams' various influences on this series of songs. Quite Beatlesque in some of the tracks. And I nearly forgot the Millennium song written for the Millennium. Sort of very James Bondy. Great song. The album was released in 2010. It marked 20 years of him performing as an artist. So what can I tell you about Robbie Williams that you don't know? Probably you know most of this already. Just a mega singing superstar. He sold millions worldwide. His rise to fame and fortune was phenomenal. He came to prominence with Take That in 1989 through to 1995, and he left the band slightly disillusioned with the. He couldn't live within the straitjacket imposed by their music manager. So he left. He felt stifled. He was in the doldrums for about 2 years, and he almost virtually disappeared in that time. But in 1997, he sort of resurrected himself, and it came all off the back of a song that he wrote called Angels. And everything just roller coastered down a hill like a snowball gathering snow. There have been 7 #1 singles, 11 out of his 12 studio albums reached #1 in the UK charts. In 2006, Guinness Book of Records recorded that he, by selling 1.6 million tickets for his Close Encounters tour in one day, that had broken a record. He's just had so many awards that you just wouldn't want to even list them. In 2010, he did the unthinkable. He rejoined Take That and co-sang, co-wrote their Progress album, and it was the second fastest album in the UK chart history. His rise. He's probably sold more albums than any other body in the UK history. He's one of the best-selling artists of all time. Did live in Los Angeles, but in 2016 moved back home to the UK and lives in Kensington. He was born 1974 in Stoke-on-Trent. He's now 46 or 7 or 8. I can't work it out. Work it out yourselves. 46. His father owned a pub before becoming a licensee for Port Vale Football Club. Hence, Robbie Williams, great love of football. He was a natural performer right from the word go. He attended dance school and he performed in so many school plays. One of his early stage projects was The Artful Dodger, and this character, he seems to emulate, his life seems to emulate the Artful Dodger in real, in real life. If you want to know about Robbie Williams, you just have to look at his tattoos. He has a strong interest in UFOs and the paranormal and all the rest of it, but he has a number of tattoos there, and this is off Wikipedia. He has an ace of spades commemorating the heavy metal band Motorhead. He has a fez showing his love for Tommy Cooper, always the Joker. He's a logo of the Saint, and I think and that's a tribute to Roger Moore. I think Robbie Williams would have loved to have played a James Bond hero. He's the spectacles of the two Ronnies. He's the skip dance of Morecambe and Wise, and he has a Stafford knot, reminding him of home. He's also got the logo of Take That, and he's got a coat of arms of Burslem, the town where he was born. He's also got the Beatles, first line of the Beatles song, All You Need Is Love. I presume that's a reference to his lady wife. What about his character? Well, he's an intriguing character. He's a complex character. So talented. But there's an awful lot to this boy. He has a monumental ego, but he also has struggled with self-doubt and self-depreciation and depression. He has battled this for decades. He struggles with obesity. And we know of all the stories of him struggling with alcohol and substance abuse. He's an outrageous character. He's a whimsical character. He's a cheeky chappy. But he never managed right throughout his career to be malevolent. He's always playing the Joker. And he didn't mind being mocked and laughed at. I find it interesting that so many of his songs are peppered. The lyrics are peppered with religious references, but everything that he touched musically just turned to gold. Unbelievable. The real breakthrough after Take That, of course, came with the release of the song Angels. Just propelled him instantly into stardom and back on the celeb trail. So the guy, in many respects comes across, whenever you listen to some of his interviews, he comes across as, very smart, very clever, very worldly wise, yet flawed by, alcohol and drugs and self-doubt. And I believe that his saving grace has been this girl here, his wife. After 4 years courtship, he married this lady, Ida Field, an American girl. And she's been such a steadying influence on his life, and she's borne him, as far as I know, 4 children so far. And he seems to have settled down. He seems to be very, very happy.